When people think of the University of Arizona, they normally think of Wildcats, basketball, the sudden urge to bear down. But for a lot of students, faculty, and teachers, there's something else right under their nose. A literal, historic gold mine. The neighborhood of Rincon Heights, just a couple blocks off of the University of Arizona campus, is a historic neighborhood. It's in fact part of the National Historic Registration. This means that a lot of the structures, a lot of the houses, a lot of the properties in Rincon Heights are well over 50 years old, well over 75 years old. A couple of the properties are even hundreds of years old. But all of this is being challenged. All of this is being destroyed. This is because of new development, construction, demolition, all in the name of moving forward.
Almost 10 years ago, a group from the neighborhood worked with the University of Arizona, City of Tucson, to go through the really arduous process to get a historic district declared for the neighborhood. So it's inventorying all the properties, documenting a lot of stuff and paperwork. And so finally, we got that about 5 years ago. Obviously, proximity to the U of A, there's a lot of U of A students that live in our neighborhood. And then property developers and landlords, many from out of state, see that as an income opportunity to be able to buy these homes and either renovate them or demolish them and build a much higher density and fill them up with college kids. It's an income stream for them. At least 50% of the structures in that district have to have that historic designation. And so every one of those that we lose that gets demolished gets us closer to that 50% line, and if we go below that, then we lose the whole district.
These kind of predatory landlords have come in. They tear down the little houses. They build these kind of, mini dorms, right? Mini dorms. We knew this was a student neighborhood when we moved in, but it's a different thing to have 3 or 4 students living next door to you, which I currently have. And to have like that animal house across the street, which is, I don't know if anyone's talked to you about that, on the corner, 115-year-old house was knocked down, Adobe house, and it's 4 8-bedroom units. And no serious student would live there, and as one of my neighbors said, no one would ever let their daughter live there.
I live right behind a frat house. I mean, it's kind of noisy. I mean, I'm fine with it because I like noise, but it is pretty noisy. One time they got in trouble for shooting off fireworks, so that was fun. I think my neighbors behind me have a problem with it because I'm pretty sure they're the ones who called the cops. So.
And if you have a neighborhood that's been so damaged that I don't feel safe walking around it, well, how safe is it for students to live here? If all the owner-occupiers clear out because it's the quality of life has been so diminished, I don't think that's good for the university, and I don't think it's good for the city.
However, even amongst all of this destruction, there is still hope. The community of Rincon Heights is stronger than ever. Jay Peters, who has lived in the Rincon Heights neighborhood for as long as he can remember, says that the community garden is a good way for the residents of Rincon Heights to mingle with the college students. He says that the community garden in Rincon Heights is probably one of the few places in Tucson that you'll see homeowners, renters, college students, and elders all coming together for a common goal.